Greetings, hockey fans! Welcome to Buck Arena as the Capitals are set to finish not only their home and home series against the Waterloo Warriors, but to conclude their 2025-26 regular season. This is Kevin Way, your play-by-play voice for the Des Moines Capitals this 2025-26 season. Hoping you are having a good Friday, February 20th, and have survived the snowpocalypse. I believe everyone who was up in Waterloo has made it back safely. Although we'll see if my car did or not. It'll take a few days to make 100% sure, as me and my car took the long way home. To start the live version of Supertramp's song of that name. If you missed last night, you missed an exciting game. Capitals at times did their best to try to hand the win to the Warriors, but they managed to pick one up. It went to a shootout despite giving up two short-handed goals to Logan Caldwell, much to everyone, particularly my own chagrin. But again, Capitals win it in the shootout. Jarrett Parker scored the lone goal in the shootout, and Jackson Fleming picked up an absolutely huge save in the third round, breaking form, doing whatever it took to stop Carter Buchan's shot, and he did, to give the Capitals a franchise record 29 wins in one season. They now have the opportunity to pick up a 30th win if they can succeed tonight. We'll take the time now to thank our first period presenting sponsors, starting with Jen Stambro Real Estate. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Let Jen Stambro Real Estate help you. Jen has been a trusted broker in the Des Moines area since 2006, with expertise representing buyers, sellers, investors, builders, new construction, and executive estates. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Jen is there to help walk you through the process. Learn more about Jen and her team at jenstambrorealestate.com. We also want to thank the sponsor of the penalty box this season, and that's Tint World. Tint World is your automotive styling center where they focus on the fun in your vehicle. They do window tints, paint protection film, vehicle wraps, and ceramic coating. They can also upgrade your stereo system, add a remote start, and even add purple lighting to your ride to get you in the Capital spirit on the way to the game. Tint World also focuses on residential and commercial glass to help alleviate heat or glare, or to add privacy to your home or office. Stop in and see Tint World at Urbandale from 8 to 6, Mondays through Saturdays. We also want to thank the sponsor of the Caps Kids Captain Program, and that's the Goddard School of Waukee. The Goddard School of Waukee believes the start of your child's journey matters, and their mission is to provide the most innovative and inspirational educational experience for young children and families in their community. Call 515-297-6555 or go to goddardschool.com to learn more. We also want to thank our marketing partners for this season, starting with Trillic Studio. Trillic Studio is a one-of-a-kind audio and video production facility housed in the iconic Crescent Building in downtown Des Moines. Visit trillicstudio.com to learn more and to get a better idea of some of what they can do for either your business or your organization, your nonprofit organization, or even your family. You can catch the Capitals hype video released just before the Turkey Cup. That's right before Thanksgiving on the Capitals social media channels, notably Facebook and Instagram. It's second year in a row that Trilix has produced the Capitals hype video, but this season they did it with an assist an apple, as they like to say, from some students at the Des Moines Area Community College. DMAC. Established in 1966, DMAC is now Iowa's largest community college and offers over 220 credit programs to individuals seeking degrees, diplomas, or certificates. DMAC's main campus is in Ankeny, but it has 2 other campuses in the greater Des Moines area, 3 other campuses in central Iowa, and 6 learning centers in the area as well. DMAC's mission is changing lives and empowering communities. And with 500 plus faculty and staff, small class sizes, and the lowest tuition and fees in the state, it can. Find out if DMAC is right for you at dmac.edu. Again, that's dmacc.edu. And we cut back to the live look here from Buck Arena. We'll be looking for the Capitals to come out hard. They played a pretty good third period last night after a lackluster and at times disastrous first and second periods. And a lot of it really just comes down to maintaining the standard. The Capitals have had such a strong regular season, and at a different level, you sometimes might worry. It's like that players start believing in their own press clippings, but we don't really have like press clippings per se. But Capitals learning nearly the hard way last night that can't take anything for granted. And at times last night, it felt like the Capitals were kind of taking for granted. Like, yeah, we're going to beat the Warriors, and there's a lot of danger to that, and you just do not want to see a team kind of like not meet the standard that they have set for themselves heading into the Midwest League tournament. If the Capitals, don't come out hard enough in any of those games, despite the best regular season in team history, it's all for naught. It's like the San Jose Sharks back in the day, winning President's trophies but never winning the Stanley Cup, or late like. Although this year the Toronto Maple Leafs look like they may miss the playoffs, but with their core 4 with Matthews and then formerly Marner, Nylander, and Tavares, and even Morgan Riley as a 5th. It's kind of like, all right, great, yeah, make the playoffs. How do you do in the playoffs? Well, for the Capitals, at this juncture, nothing less than the championship will do. But to do that, to earn that, they have to maintain the standard and possibly set even a higher standard. So that means everyone respecting their opponent, going hard, not making kind of lazy passes. Last night, there were some plays off the boards that the defensemen made that pucks the boards were a little softer. Pucks hitting the boards were a little softer than the Capitals were used to, so they weren't getting the travel that they were used to. We saw a few plays like that last night. And so that's kind of more of an arena-specific thing that sometimes be aware of. And sometimes it's like, well, after the first one, it's like, oh, well, that was weird. Then after the second one, like, Then after the third one, it's like, all right, there's something to this. And there really was, I think, I only remember really the 3. May have been some others. And, of course, there's so far with that Olympic sheet, your distance from the net or where you're at in the corner, what you think might be hard enough. It's hard to get a clear out of Young Arena from, like, one corner and to wrap it all the way around as the lights come off here at Buck Arena. We'll have another one final entry here at home ice. Yeah, I'm from South Texas, or the Houston area. Here in Humble. One more skate through the smoke and the purple lights for the Capitals this season. fully expect the Capitals to play here at Buck Arena next season. In fact, there are hopes that we might be able to make a couple things happen next season here at Buck Arena. I don't want to give away too much, but there have been some discussions about maybe making a couple things possible here. For those of you at the games, we shall see. In last night's game for the Capitals, Paxton Sacre had 2 goals. Jarrett Parker had a goal and assist, and the goal that scored in the shootout. That line was played pretty well. Key contributors for the Waterloo Warriors last night. Cale Buchan had a goal and 2 assists. Logan Caldwell had the 2 shorthanded goals that we mentioned. Graveman and Fleming's save percentages didn't look the best last night, but they both actually played pretty well. It's just kind of like, from a goalie standpoint, one of those games. The last time the Capitals played Graveman, well, they put up a 6 spot in the first period, and he got chased from the net in the second. That was a game where Graveman probably was off his game, and the Capitals for the first period were completely on their game, and that's what you get. Well, last night, like I said, maybe the Capitals believed a little bit. All right, we got this. It's like, it's probably going to be tighter than you think. And although the goals didn't happen the way we thought they would, in the end, the contest was tight, as I expected. And the Warriors have a lot to play for. Capitals have locked down the top spot in the varsity standings. Waterloo they're definitely in the tournament. But it's just what seed will they get? And for them, picking up a win here tonight is huge. If they end up picking up a loss, well, then they're just kind of waiting to see how other teams around them, like Ames and Omaha and whatnot, how they do this weekend. There's a number of teams kind of in and around where the Warriors are at in the standings. Warriors picking up a point last night. While it was a loss, it was big. And right now they are 4th in the standings, but the Cyclones and the Lancers are chasing. The Warriors' point last night did make it so that the Lincoln Stars cannot pass them. So again, that was important. We'll note right now, Zach Alford will lead the team out. This may be Alford's last game as a Capital. Obviously in the tournament, Jackson Fleming has been the number 1 and is anticipated he'll play all the games in the tournament. Tony Weil mentioned it at the banquet. Zach Alford would be the number 1 for half the league. I 100% agree with that, especially after he said it. I kind of looked at the teams around the league. I'm like, And yes, I agree with that. So senior Zach Alford getting what may be his last start as a Capital. His Capitals teammates owe it not just to themselves, to their teammates and to Zach. to do whatever it takes to pick up the win and enter the tournament with momentum on their side. We're still waiting for the officials to make their way out. This isn't the worst thing, though. This does give the ice a little bit longer to settle and outskate the officials. So they will check the nets, and shortly thereafter, the players will make their way out onto the ice. We will note that netminder Graham for Braken for Waterloo suffered an injury during the JV game. We expected him to be the backup to Lincoln Graveman tonight. So he is, we suspect he is out. So we assume that Lila Beeman will be on the bench as the backup to Lincoln Graveman. Ben Schaefer, defenseman for Waterloo, suffered an injury at the end of the game as well. And we're looking to see, here come the Capitals. And we do not see Schaefer out there. Warriors also, I think they may be down Trevor Trug, sophomore defenseman number 14. I did not see him either. So they have lost what is it's usually, if memory serves, their third pairing. So we'll see what Waterloo does today. I did see that Logan McGilligan is dressed for this game. And they are announcing the starters. Starting at defense, number 13, Mason Harn. Oh, number 14, Trevor Trug, who I missed. He's a starter. Kale and Carter Buchan starting. And starting in net, Lincoln Graveman. I missed one of the forwards. We'll figure that out shortly. It looks like it's number 4, Mason Bushbaum. Now the starters for the Capitals. At defense, left defense, number 11, Talon Malang. At right defense, number 39, Grady Stiles. Starting on the left wing, number 10, Gage Behrens. Starting at right wing, number 18, Luke Logsden. Starting at center, number 4, Max Myers. Max had no points last night, but he did have some huge back checks, including in overtime. Starting in net, Zach Alford. We'll discuss Alford's stats right after the singing of the national anthem here from Buck Arena. This is Kevin Way for the Capitals. You're watching the Capitals on YouTube. the players put the buckets back on. Zach Alford enters this contest. 8 games played, 402 minutes, 3 shutouts, a 1.39 goals against average, .924 save percentage, and a perfect 8-0-0-0 record. The officials for this matchup, linesmen, are Adam Burns and Nick Meyer. The referee is Eddie Ill. They announced Carter Buchan as a forward, and it looks like he will take the face-off. Myers against Buchan. Battle for the puck. Buchan kicks it forward, and we are underway. Grady Stiles with the puck. Passes to Malang. Malang feeds it up to Logsden. Logsden out to the neutral zone. Kept in by Mason Harn. Harn, whose brother plays NA3HL hockey for the Badlands Sabres and has had a good rookie season. We'll see if perhaps Mason joins him there next season. Puck chipped into the neutral zone. Behrens gets to it, rubbed off the puck, did not get contact with it to make that backhand pass to Logsden. Now he gets it. Logsden hounded by Carter Buchan. Hard pass up towards Malang. It's going to leave the zone. Alford sends it towards the half wall. Stiles gets it, slings it up towards Logsden, who deflects it up. Parker shot, blocker save by Graveman. Nice hustle by Jarrett Parker coming off the bench. Rat puck way steps up, forces the Warriors to clear it. Henley back to Sakry. Sakry down the right wing. Trying to split the defense. Knocked off the puck. Not giving up though. Puck cleared out. Way gets to it. Chips it. Henley with it. Cycles it down towards Sakry. Sakry has it taken away. Tompkins tries moving it up along the boards. Puck bounces. Poked. Jammed up along the half wall. Christensen and Parker trying to fish it out. Swept down low by Parker. Grady Rowe cleared out to the neutral zone. Henley evades. Gets the puck away from Aiden Loeb. Tried to dump it in. Capitals will have to regroup. Christensen sends it off the glass. Zach West heads on. Brett Augustine does as well. Tompkins sends it to the neutral zone. Intercepted by Junta. Players tangle. Kellen Coots got completely upended. He ended up falling over his own teammate. West gets to it, fans on the pass. Chase Hall, puck put it out to Savian Hild, whose name I mispronounced all of last evening. I apologize. Double check that with head coach Tucker Schweer earlier today, and I'm like, man. I went 0 for 2. I also mispronounced Jordan Zabel all of last night. We'll do better today. Both Zabel and Hild are dressed in this one. Hild is always generally dressed for the varsity games. Zabel most, and including tonight. Puck pushed over to Carter Buchan. Buchan with the send, and it hit Hild. West and Buchan battling down low. Pass moved up towards Junta. Junta ridden off the puck by Bushbaum. His send-in hit up. Nearly turned over to Bushbaum. Brett Augustine with it. Threads a pass across towards Junta. Couldn't handle it. Sweeps it out to the neutral zone. Grady Roll sent it in. Puck sticked away by Alford. Augustine gets to it. Moves it up towards Junta. Junta's pass hits off. Right to Rowe. Shot. Blocked by Junta and cleared. Difficult shift for that line. Off the face-off. Puck chip towards the end boards. Waterloo did pretty well in the face-off circle last night. That'll be one area that hopefully the Capitals can change. Logston chips it into the corner, absorbs a check from Loeb. Pass out toward Jager Rasty, taken away by fellow number 10, Gage Behrens, who had an expensive night last night, ended up breaking 2 sticks in last night's game up at Young Arena. Logston with it, knocked off the puck by Rasty. Cleared, goes off the glove of Malang. It'll come in on Alford. Will pass it up towards Stiles. Stiles feeds it forward up towards Logston, and Logston will flip it in. Barrington on the forward check. Harn sends it up along the board. Stopped by Malang. Malang wraps it back around the opposite direction where Carter Tompkins will get it. Made the observation. I thought it looked like Carter Tompkins had grown at least 2 inches during the course of this season. Stiff check by Paxton Sacre. Pass over towards Myers, who gets tangled up with Tompkins. Thankfully, no penalty. Blocker saved by Graveman. Christensen plays the body in the corner. It's been good to see the Capitals come out physical early and have that energy. Pass up to Henley. Henley across to Stiles. Stiles, shot blocked. Oh, Henley pitches in and scores! Luke Henley opens scoring at the 5:11 mark. Loose puck in the slot, steps up, fires it, and scores. That's Henley's 4th goal of the season. The Capitals have 5 defensemen now with 10 points or more. Way and Henley both have 10, both 4 goals and 6 assists. Zach West keeps picking up assists, and then Grady Stiles and Talon Malang. Malang well over the 20-point mark. West, Henley, and Wade do so despite getting almost no power play time. Wade with the block. Buchan driving wide. Shot wide. True. Parker and Stiles with assist. Pass across. Trug back for it. Sends it up to Cale Buchan. Puck tipped in. Reed back for it. Pass attempt blocked. Jammed up along the half wall. Way and Sacre just waiting to see what happens. Shot from a distance, save, directed away. Way hustles to it. Long pass, blocked. Nice job by Logan off the bench. And we have a penalty. I think Logan's going to get a hooking penalty. Interference. Ryan Logan escorted to the Tint World penalty box at the 6:22 mark. Capitals go on to a Jen Stambro real estate penalty kill. They'll start with Malang, Stiles, Myers, and Behrens. Myers will face off against Rasty. Pass up to Buchan. Over to Harn. Back to Harn. Cale Buchan back to Harn at the top of the umbrella. Shot through traffic. Blocked up front. Myers dives, sweeps at it. Over to Buchan. Back across to Harn now on the half wall. Skating in. Pass across, deflected, it goes wide. Myers gets the puck and clears. Graveman will leave it. Cale Buchan from behind his nets. Wade gets a piece of it, knocks it back towards Myers, and Myers clears. Arn can't get around Myers cleanly. Henley gets it. Wraps it low. Logsdon intercepts. Up on the chase for the puck. Jager Racey with it now. Wade looking to step up. Buchan trying to get a shot off. Henley sends it up along the boards. Tompkins across. Shot blocked up front. Way bad on it. Buchan. Still battling. Has it jammed up along the end boards. Killing time. Kelling in there as well. Waterloo emerges with the puck. Centering attempt. Goes through the slot. Shot saved by Alford. Wade gets to it, wraps it back towards Henley. Capitals back at full strength, and Henley will get it out of the zone. Wade with the puck. Long pass intended for Logsdon. Good read by Grady Rowe. Tompkins with it. Flips it. Glove down by Henley. Henley feeds it up towards Sacre. Turnover. Oh, nearly a turnover. Henley will go off for the line change. Thought about it, but if he got pinned, it could be a long shift. So a good, unselfish play. Very good play, in fact, by Luke Henley. Could have been selfish, gone for that puck. It's like, nope, if this goes wrong, I could cost my team here. That's one of those things a observant eye will notice. Coach or scout. Zach West shot directed away by Graveman. Pass up to Christensen, one touch, enters Grady Rowe with another good read, gets a piece of the puck. Chase Hall skates it in. Blocked at first by Reed. Parker will get it. Speed burst trying to separate from Bushbaum. Sacre with it, crosses the blue line. And he'll work his way around Trude. Fighting through a check by Harn. Up to West. West sends one, tipped. Up to Cale Buchan. Buchan gets to the red line, sends it in on Alford, who will direct it into the corner. Reed will get the puck. Bushbaum in on the forecheck. Pass up to Sacre. One touch to Parker. Parker cuts to the left alley. Flips it in. Goes off the end boards. Kellen Kuntz will get it behind the Waterloo net. Myers gets a piece of it. Bushbaum now with it. Clears it up to the neutral zone. Good glove by Malang. Malang gets it. Chips it in. Now Malang nearly kept it in. Puck rolled on him right as it got to him, and then went on its end in between his legs. Locked at the read, dishes back towards Stiles. Stiles with a good job to keep that one in. Coots clears it. Malang back for it. Malang, long pass up towards Logsdon, deflects. Tompkins will send it into the stands. Neutral zone face-off. Sorry, offensive zone face-off. It's 6:24 left here in the first. Battle for the puck. Rowe will get it behind his net. Wraps it up along the boards. Kept in by Logsdon. Malang. Shot, score! Talon Malang snipes one from Luke Logsdon. Malang scores at the 10:49 mark. The Capitals now have 4 defensemen with 4 goals or more. That's Malang's 4th. Way has 4. Stiles has 4. Henley has 4. Defense coming up big offensively so far tonight. Off the face-off, Rowe chips it. Back to West, who picked up a lot of assists this year. Turnover, Coots! Sliding leg drag. West got a piece of it. Puck popped up, gloved out of midair by Alford to settle things down. Henley and Whale get sent out. They will join Opp, Junta, and Logan. Shot off the face-off by Hill, goes wide. Rose sends it towards the corner. Intercepted, chipped out by Junta. Opp in position to get the tripped up. Penalty. Tompkins will touch it. Warriors will go on to the penalty kill. Capitals onto the power play as Grady Rowe will go to the laser graphics and sign sin bin for a tripping infraction at the 11:20 mark. Capitals on a Jen Stambro real estate power play. Pass up towards Malang. Kept in despite pressure. Parker threads one towards the bumper spot to Christensen, who's hounded. Attempted clear, stopped by Malang. Malang passed it over to Parker. Parker cross. Christensen couldn't quite control it. Parker shot, scores! Parker from Christensen and Malang! Power play goal! Capitals up 3-0 at the 11:40 mark. We talked about the Capitals maintaining the standard. They are doing so early. Weston Reed now back out. Off the face-off, Waterloo with the puck. Harn chips it off the glass, sorry, off the boards. No glass in front of the benches. And we'll go for icing. And assist awarded to Malang and Christensen. Face-off one back to Reed. Reed shot blocked. Sacre holds up along the half wall. Pass to that bumper spot near the hash marks. Even though the Capitals are not on the power play. Parker knocks the puck up towards Reed. Reed looking to evade the hit. Did not get the play on the puck. Cale Buchanan fighting through checks. Center attempt. Pass intercepted by Sacre. Sacre gets to the red line. Chips it in. Christensen battling with Trug. Absorbs a check. Now Parker with it. Cycles it back along the boards. Harn sends up towards Bushbaum. Stopped by Reed. Board pass up towards Christensen. Leaves it for Sacre. Sacre from his knees. Tried to get a pass off. Cleared out to Reed. Styles, whoop, right back onto the bench. Parker will flip it in. High. Glove down by Graveman. Leaves it for Trug. Barron's hard on the forecheck. Pass. Makes its way out. Thought Styles was about to intercept. Styles gets to it. Wraps it in. Miles will get to it. Thought Aiden Loeb was going to get there first for Zach. Distal Logsdan out. Styles pinching in. Puck poked away. Cale Buchanan evades the check of Myers. Fans on the send-in. Styles passes it up towards Myers. Myers has Logsdan breaking. Shot just wide. Graveman may have got a piece of it with the shaft. Puck knocked towards the corner. Myers battling with Tompkins. Puck chipped up towards Styles. He's battling with Buchanan. Takedown. No penalties on either player. Blocked. Oh, penalty. Cale Buchanan bowls over Gage Behrens, and the Capitals will go on to the power play. Puck was nowhere near Gage Behrens. Roughing. Cale Buchanan off for roughing at the 13:47 mark. Capitals back onto the Jen Stambro Real Estate power play. may end up becoming here shortly a game where it sucks to be a Capital. Follow me with this. If you're not on the power play tonight, actually, it's always good to be a Capital, remember? Parker, shot! Shaft saved by Graveman. Malang passes the bumper spot back to Malang. Shot through traffic, directed away by Graveman. Opp holds up, dishes to Malang. Malang, shot off the mask! Graveman took that one high. He doesn't wear a dangler, and so those shots that are close to the throat and neck can get dangerous. Even with the neck guard that they do make for goalies, it only does so much. So definitely as a goalie dad and goalie coach, definitely strongly encourage players to wear the danglers to have that little extra protection towards the throat area, especially at a level where the players can really sling pucks, but you might as well get used to it at a young age, really. Well, you can find that there's many NHLers who don't wear it. Styles with the puck. Dishes over to Parker. One touch back to Logan. Drop pass to Sakry. Sakry looking to feed it to Logan. Intercepted, and Carter Buchan will clear it. Capitals fans not the happiest with this power play as Alford's pass to Styles was off the mark. Now Harn will clear it. Jagger Rasty in on the forward check. Waterloo forces Styles back again. Forward pass to the opposite side, up to Logan. Logan across to Styles. Styles gets to the red line, wraps the puck. Behrens leaves it for Logan. Logan chips it towards the net. Rebound! Cleared out by Graveman. Waterloo full save. Wrap-around attempt. Pad save by Graveman. Coming across to the post. Shot by Logston. Sails over the net. Makes its way out to the neutral zone. Myers passes it over to Styles. Styles flips it up. Glove down by Logston. Now there's less than a minute remaining in the period. Henley and Way making their way off the bench quickly. Way and Augustine making their way off the bench quickly. Harn gets to it. Sends it up along the boards. Myers with it. Sends it across to Sakry. Sakry skating in. Shot deflects off of Behrens. Behrens picks up the rebound. Trying to send it up to Augustine. Augustine shot through traffic. Blocked. Behrens with it. Shot. Blocked by Harn. Another attempt. Augustine with the keep in. We have a whistle and a penalty. Cross-check on Gage Behrens. Capitals will go on to a Jen Stambro real estate penalty kill as Behrens goes into the Tint World penalty box. Henley will now join Way on the PK. Penalty assessed to Behrens at the 16:36 mark. So it'll be Way, Henley, Opp, and Logston. For this late penalty kill, Capitals looking to protect their 3-0 lead. Face-off won by the Warriors. Buchan dishes it back to the point. Harn across towards Carter Buchan. Shot, pad save directed away by Alford. Henley battling. Rasty with it. Gets it up. Way gets a piece of it, knocks it away. Hard! And that's the end of the period. The buzzer did not sound for reasons unknown. Well, nicely done by the refs to see what had happened and blow the whistle emphatically. At least I didn't hear a buzzer. So thankfully the officials were on top of that very quickly. Well, we talked before the game about the Capitals maintaining the standard, going hard. They did, and the reward is a 3-0 lead after 17 minutes of play. Thank you so much for joining us for the final varsity regular season game of this season. We'll be back in just a bit to thank our second period presenting sponsors and the second period action here from Buck Arena. And welcome back here from Buck Arena. Capitals up 3-0 after 17 minutes of play. We'll take the time now to thank our second period presenting sponsors, starting with Matt Reed Country Financial. Matt has been helping families with their insurance and investment needs since 2005. His agency offers industry-leading products for your auto, home, business, and life insurance needs. Matt's team also helps with financial planning because protection and planning go hand in hand. Contact Matt's team at 515-251-8891 to schedule your insurance and financial review. Kudos also to Kading Property Management. Kading Property Management provides comfortable, safe, and affordable housing to its residents, as well as having a positive impact in their surrounding neighborhoods. Kading's communities are conveniently located throughout central Iowa, and they're continually adding new and exciting communities to their portfolio. Through their extensive understanding of development and residential property management, their team of dedicated professionals is able to provide the living experience you're looking for. As Kading says, let us make our home your home. We also want to thank the sponsor of the rally towels for this season and all the rest of the work that they do for Des Moines Youth Hockey Association. And the Des Moines Bucks of the USHL. That's Laser Graphics and Signs. Laser Graphics and Signs is committed to helping you bring your big ideas to life through custom graphics and signs. Their talented team works with you throughout the entire process to design, print, and install big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results. Learn more at laser.com. That's LASHIER.com. Laser.com. Yeah, there's no graphics in the web address. That's the first time I've made that mistake after nearly 70 of those ad reads this season. Fielding percentage just went down. All right, we also want to thank the co-sponsor and producer of the rally towels, and that's Letterman Locker. Letterman Locker is your one-stop shop for high-quality hockey gear, team apparel, and community apparel. And you can buy Capitals merchandise anytime at LettermanLocker.com. In addition to being the Capitals' permanent online shop, it's also your source for merchandise for the Des Moines Junior Bucks, the Des Moines Lady Wild, the Griffins, the Knights, the Pirates, the Raptors, the Scorpions, the Titans, the Thunder, and the Vipers, and the Des Moines Oakleys. Show your team pride and visit LettermanLocker.com today. And we also want to thank the provider of the Turkey Cup jerseys this season, and that's RG Source for Hockey. RG Source for Hockey goes above and beyond to help each hockey player find the products that best meet their unique needs. If you're on the road, you can find RG Source for Hockey locations in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Romeoville, Illinois. You can find them 24/7 online at rghockey.com. RG Source for Hockey. We fit your game. All right, we'll take another quick break here from Buck Arena and rejoin you in advance of the drop of the puck for the second. This is Kevin Wade for the Capitals. You're watching the Capitals on YouTube. And we return here from Buck Arena. We'll note after the first period, shots in favor of the Capitals, 12-3. We will note that the Capitals, as you may recall, will start the period on the penalty kill. Still a minute 36 left on the cross-checking penalty to Gage Behrens. Officials make their way out onto the ice. Still have our camera pointed towards the door the Capitals are coming out of. We will note that also dressed for the Capitals tonight, Luke Behrens, an 8th defenseman. Ben Augustine is the extra forward. Capitals will start on this PK with Malang and Stiles Myers. And with Behrens in the box, Logston. Jager Racing will take this face-off for the Warriors. Racing wins it back. Buchan sends it back to his twin brother Carter, and we are underway. His pass intercepted by Stiles. Chip back. Racing will pick it up. Pushes to the left side over to Harn. Harn shovels one in on the backhand. Will go in on Alford, who is forced to cover. Buchan, Carter Buchan driving the net, ended up sending up a bit of a spray on Alford, which elicited a couple, not severe cross checks, but just it's like, hey. Way and Augustine head out. Clean face-up win by Max Myers is going to go right to Way, who's going to probably clear it easily, but alas. I'm not sure what happened there. And now this face-off goes to the Warriors, so this shot blocked by Logston. Cale Buchan up to Carter. Racey dishes back to Carter Buchan. Buchan shot off the glove of Alford and away towards the half wall. Cale Buchan with it now. Passes down to the corner to Coots. Coots back to Buchan. Up to Harn. Harn walks the blue line a bit. Shot blocked. Poke towards the half wall. Harn chips it. Up to Harn. Harn back to Racey. Shot. Deflected away. It's going to go wide, but Alford still got a piece of it. Augustine gets to it. Checked. Logston battling for it. Up to Harn. Harn fakes it. Shot. Pad save. Directed towards the half wall. Wade chips it off the glass, and it makes its way out. Way with the sweep check, sending Harn towards the end boards. Way finds it into skates. Checked, gets it to the corner. Now Racey with it. Way chips it away. Carter Buchan will strip it. Centering attempt, broken up by Christensen. Christensen sends it towards the half wall. It'll get picked up by Loxton. Loxton feeds it up to Parker. Parker skating in. Tries to play the defense, had it poked away. Sikri will get it. Chip towards Christensen. Centering attempt, broken up. West now out with Henley. West evades Hall. Got it hit. Got a little high. West heads off after he ended up getting grazed in the mask, and we have offside. I hope Zach West is okay because he kind of came in, got that glancing blow kind of across the cage. We do have a Warrior now injured down low. Dalton Kelly kind of grabbing the back of his head, which isn't great to see. Undoubtedly, he'll be assessed by the trainer. So a couple players on both sides in very separate incidents. Malang and Barron's now out. Face off at the 2:27 mark. One back to Sikri. Sikri shot, save, rebound directed towards the corner. Parker chips it, hustles to the loose puck himself. Tries cycling it, broken up by Grady Rowe. Up to the neutral zone. Sent in by Lowe. This one will go for icing. West is back up and ready. That's good to see. Off the draw, Topkins sends it off the glass. Kept in by Malang. Parker with it. Trying to fight his way through traffic. Malang hustles to the loose puck. Malang shot. Blocked by Rasty. Rowe gets to it. Has it poked away by Barons. Barons gets to the loose puck that he created. Pass up front. Shot. Save. Nice feed by Luke Barons. Christensen across to Malang. Shot broken up by Tompkins. Sikri with it. Forced to the corner. Styles with a good read behind the play. Cale Buchan had fled the zone looking for a stretch pass. Styles cuts back. Passes over to Malang. And clears out to the neutral zone. Tompkins with it. Gonna try to send it in, but Buchan ended up tripping coming over the boards. Now Malang will get the puck back. Fires in, sticked away by Graveman. Might have gone wide, but Graveman was not going to take the chance. Parker to the net. Pass up front. Junto. Logan shot. Score! Logan from Junto and Parker. Ryan Logan scores at the 4:03 mark of the second. Capitals now up 4-0. It hasn't been necessarily the period of the gods, but the Capitals are playing pretty strong today. Logan up towards up, pushes out to the neutral zone. He's got Junta with him. Pass across, a little too far forward for Junta though. Up, centers. Reed pinching in. Keeps the puck in, chips it out towards Styles. Kept it at the blue line. Logston with it. Looking to feed up. Goes through the top of the crease. Styles sends one in. Got deflected towards the corner. Low half wall. Wrap around a tap. Jammed up by up. Puck still loose. Gets knocked into the corner. Clearing attempt, glove down by Styles. Styles, pass across. Logan shot, side of the net. I think True got a small piece of that with his stick. Logan centers. Styles over to Reed. Reed couldn't get the shot off. Bushbaum pokes it away. Buchan gets to the red line. Carter Buchan chips it in. Styles gets to it, dishes to Reed. Reed, long pass up towards Behrens, deflected into the zone. Myers gets to it. Fights through, gentle hold. Up to Logsden. Logsden, back to Myers. Myers towards the net. Shot, side of the net. Myers battling. Rowe will get it. Rowe looking to clear it. Captained by Henley. Chipped out to Logsden. Logsden quickly fires it right back in. Way steps up, fires it back in. Behrens, Gage Behrens was coming in on the forecheck. Did all he could to try to stop it. Puck tipped, way back for it. Way settles the puck. Feeds it across to Henley. Henley fans on the pass. Second attempt intercepted. Behrens will get it. Feeds it a little too far forward for Parker, and it will go for icing. Henley, Way, Christensen, Sakry, and Parker will remain out on the ice for this defensive zone face-off. Where looks like there's 10:33 left. The clock is very difficult to make out at this juncture. Good poke by Christensen to knock it out off the face-off. Gets to it. Puck chip. Way sends it along the boards. Harn back for it. Pass deflected. Makes it right to the neutral zone. Heiled. Pass across into the skate of Carter Buchan. Speed burst by Parker. Works his way around Harn. Driving to the net. Shot. Save. No rebound. Malang and Styles will make their way out. Looks like the forward unit will remain as is. Parker, Sakry, and Christensen. Again, just shift after solid shift. There's only been maybe one shift the whole game where it got a bit iffy, and that's really good rates. This is the sort of game we were hoping to see from the Capitals. Malang fires! Puck got blocked out front. I think it was Mason Harn. They got a piece of it. Parker, shot, save! Cleared out to the neutral zone. Styles quickly moves it right back to the blue line. Parker driving towards the slot. Dishes to Sakry. Touch to Christensen. Fired, shot, save, rebound, save again! Lincoln Craven with a pair of quick saves. Parker, shot, save! This line is absolutely buzzing. They'll generate another offensive zone face-off. Out comes Opp, Junta, and Logan. That line at even strength has actually been pretty darn strong this entire weekend. Opp wins it back. Quick shot by Junta. Puck's a disappearing act. It was blocked by Jager Raysty and went up into his pants. Opened up the pant leg and whoop, out comes the puck. Jagger Raysty, known for slick hands, also has other tricks. Up, another clean face-up win, up to Styles. Styles lobs one in. Blocked high. Malang sends it towards Opp behind the net. Got up front. Junta, sharp angle. Shot, save, rebound. Malang shot. Jammed out. Saved by Graveman. Developing 2-on-1. Bushbaum at the far side. Pass behind him. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Opp. It's one where the defenseman got caught down low. Puck flipped out to the neutral zone. Raysty with it for the Warriors. Trying to work his way around Styles. And it's going to be a penalty. Yeah, interference perhaps. Yep. You can kind of make the initial hit, but if you don't let him through, you're eventually going to get an interference or a hold, and Grady Stiles will head to the Tint World penalty box with the hold. So penalty assessed at the 8:21 mark. Penalty kill will feature Myers, West, Henley, and Behrens. Henley with the clear. Behrens in on the forecheck, gets to the puck. Harn feeds it up to Buchan. Buchan down the wing, trying to cut the center. Good poke check by Henley. That will allow Myers to clear it. Graveman comes out, leaves the puck for Harn. Coots will pick it up. Oh, puck bounces on him. Chips it off the glass. I don't think that took the angle he was expecting. Pass up to Hall. Hall looking to drive wide. Chips it in. West back to the puck. Tried clearing it. Couldn't quite do so. Buchan. Shot blocked by Behrens. Lobe shot. Pad save. Good stick by Henley. Myers reaches back. Henley gets to it. Clears. Graveman will stop it. Quick line change for the penalty killers. Way and Augustine out. Logston as well. Myers still out. Pass. Misses Rasty. Or Rasty thought he got a piece of it. Linesmen apparently disagree. Adam Way with a rare shift on the right side as he's out there. Oh, and they think it was a mistake. So it'll be at center ice. It'll be at center ice. And I could buy that. I mean, Rasty's blade was extremely close. He appears to think he got it, so he probably did. Back to Way. Way clears it. Took a died in snow in front of the Capitals bench, unfortunately, so that went right to Carter Buchan. Way steps up, gets a piece of it. Logston working the puck around the boards. Logston tries clearing it, stopped by Carter Buchan. Sent behind the net. Way leg drag, sweeps it, cleared out by Opp. Good sliding leg drag and reach by Way. Opp slow up behind the play. And Warriors were offside. Capitals are back at full strength. Way will stay out with Augustine, Sacre, Parker, and Christensen, the forwards. Face up one back to Way. Way across to Augustine. Augustine feeds it up towards Christensen. Sent back to Kelleen. Pyle trips up. That's going to allow Way to get to the puck. Way, some spin moves. Gets it up to Parker. Parker worked his way around Hild. Parker skating in, shot. Saved by Graveman. Malang's already out. Stiles will join him. Way heads back. West on the bench. Hope he's just looking back at the tablet. Yep. I was like, otherwise he's like, is he bent over sick? Nope, Zach West is A-OK. Puck kept in by Stiles. Stiles sends it in on net. Graveman will drag the puck in, draw the puck back in, and cover. Face off with 5:57 left in the second. Parker on the draw. Sends it towards the end boards. Wrapped by Carter Buchan up towards Loeb. Lang does a good job keeping the puck in. Lang again. Tried to send it across. Ended up hitting Christensen. Parker working it through Buchan over to Sacred. Fired! Saved by Graveman. Good job by Malang to keep that puck in. Parker helps out. Then he made a slick move over to Sacred. He fired it. But Graveman made the save. Again, this forward unit has been playing really well this game. Cale Buchan looking to drive wide. Buchan trying to work his way around. Talon Malang stepped up for a hit. Ended up getting knocked over, but ended up separating Buchan from the puck. Stiles tries flipping it out. Didn't get all that one. Aiden Loeb dealing with the bouncing puck. Stiles chips it out. So Malang got taken out with a late hit behind the play. Christensen feeds it across to Stiles. Stiles up towards Parker. Parker taking off the puck. Christensen holds up. Shot. Redirect by Sacred. Just missed. Stiles stops it. Sets one in. Goes wide. It's in Malang's feet somewhere. Chipped up by Hild. Myers gets it. Shot. Moves it just over the net. Diving effort by Buchan to knock the puck away. Behrens gloves it down. Gage Behrens. He's out there with Luke Behrens and Luke Henley. Cleared puck. Come all the way down on Alford. Alford lays it for Luke Behrens. Behrens pass. Tipped by Bushbaum. Still makes its way to Myers, though. Myers dishes to Behrens. Gage Behrens. Shot! Saved by Graveman. Graveman thought it was going to squeak through just under the armpit, but he got enough of it, stopped it. Loxton wins the faceoff back. Behrens fires it across. Henley gets to it. Sends it low. Loxton will get it out of the corner. Cycles it back towards Myers. Myers tries centering it. And it's up by Rasty. Rasty passes one across to the right wing. Bushbaum will get to it. Fires it in. Henley checked by Rasty. Kicks it to the corner where Myers will pick it up. Myers trying to work his way through traffic. Harn takes it away. Harn on the backhand. Circles back. Sends it to the corner. Myers feeds it around. Tompkins shot. I think Luke Behrens got a piece of it, and Luke Loxton will tip it out. Pass across. Coots tips it in. Behrens hounded quickly by Rasty. Left for Coots. Coots shot wide. Takes a strange bounce off the partition. He's out to Loxton. Loxton feeds it up. Henley skating in. Thought he had a man with him, but he did not. Shot directed away. Stays in play. Up to Reed. Reed shot directed away by Graveman. Battling with Tompkins. Junta gets the puck. Up to Reed. Reed. Shot. Save. Rebound. Loose up front. Junta chips one and goes wide. Logston to Opp. Opp's pass intercepted by Harn. He's checked by Logan. Logan gets the puck back. Pass to Opp. Now to Junta. Junta shot. Got blocked early. Puck will come up to Reed. Reed feeds it over to Logan along the half wall. Back to Opp in the corner. Opp looking to feed it to Reed, but Reed had released off the wall a little bit. Reed will have to skate all the way back for it. One touch pass back to Reed. Reed with some speed, skating in, trying to fight through the check of Tompkins. Tompkins sends it off the board, stopped by Logan. Logan chips it to the corner. Sacred will get in place to get there. Centering attempts, going to miss Logan. Way off the bench. Sweeps it. Wade jams at it. Forcing it through. Fights. Puck goes off Wade's skate. Now Sacre with it. Sacre driving in. Good stick by Tompkins. Pokes it up. As Way is out with Malang. Briefly, it looks like Styles will come out now. Adam Way out with Talon Malang in this economy? Not that that'd be a problem. They'd be like, that's interesting. I would have liked to see how that one plays out. Who plays the left side? Would Malang still play the left? Does Way still play the left? As it was playing, it looked like it was Way still on the left. Anyways, shot by Styles, deflected on its way in, saved by Graveman. Off the face-off. Puck flips into the neutral zone, lands near Malang. To Styles. Puck chipped back to Styles. Styles settles the puck, sauces it to the neutral zone. Buchanan pass across. Good job by Malang to break that up. Buchanan shot. Deflected up front by Kale. That one may have gone just wide, although Alfred may have got a small piece of it. Styles flips it. Makes his way out to Sacre. Sacre one-on-one with Buchanan. As it sticked away, Sacre gets it back. Fire save! Malang with it. This is to Parker. Back up towards Christensen. Intercepted. Christensen gets it back to the Capitals. Parker working. Throw inside out. Shot towards the net. Covered by Graveman. Well, Lincoln Graveman didn't have the stats to show while he did the first period. Well, he's picking them up here in the second. Capitals are up 4-0, but they are just raining shots in on Lincoln Graveman. Way out with Henley. Face off towards the boards. Flipped. Way with the block. Gets it to Loxton. Loxton shot over the nets. Adam Way's quite good with those drops like a middle infielder to block, get in front of the puck. This Way used to be a middle infielder in baseball. Not playing baseball for Johnston this season. He'll be concentrating on hockey and club track and field. But still utilizing those skills nonetheless. Well, Capitals up 4-0 after 2 periods of play. Hope you've enjoyed so far. If you're a Capitals fan and you haven't, it's like, what more do we need to show you? Again, we'll take a break during the second intermission. Be back for the drop of the puck for the third for one more period in the regular season. Again, we'll be back in just a few. And welcome back here from Buck Arena. Capitals up 4-0 after 2 periods of play. We've got one more period in this 2025-26 regular season. It's hard to believe. We've played the first 95. 96th to go. Not counting the preseason games, of course. But. All right, we'll thank our third period presenting sponsors, starting with Joseph Yeaman Shelter Insurance. As your shelter insurance agent, Joe can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the quality service you expect. Feel free to give Joe a call or text at 515-276-0011 to discuss your insurance options today. Again, that's Joseph Yeaman Shelter Insurance. Thanks also to Strategic America. Strategic America is an independent, full-service marketing and advertising agency dedicated to guiding brands through critical periods of growth and evolution. To learn more about their expansive marketing and advertising services, head to strategicamerica.com. Again, that's strategicamerica.com. We'll salute Synergy Homes for their support this campaign. Maybe I shouldn't say that during an election year. Well, anyways, for nearly 20 years, the team at Synergy Homes has been building the dreams of Central Iowa homeowners. If you have a custom home or renovation project coming up, connect with Synergy Homes and schedule a consultation. To learn more or to schedule that consultation, head to synergyhomesiowa.com or give them a call at 515-480-8087. Synergy Homes, exceptionally built homes. We'll also send a flex to Sacred Physique's bodybuilding company. Just like the Capitals, Sacred Physique's motto is simple: dig deep, no excuses. They bring that same championship mindset to the gym. Whether you're an athlete seeking an edge or someone ready to transform their body, Sacred Physique's personal training programs are designed to push your limits and deliver results. For more information on how Sacred Physiques can help you reach your goals, contact Kyle Sacre at sacre.fitness@gmail.com. Strength is sacred, so is the journey. And that spelling on that email address is sacre.fitness@gmail.com. And then we also want to send a shout out to the Des Moines Buccaneers, the heartbeat of hockey in Iowa. Since 1980, the Bucs have developed top talent and inspired the best fans in the USHL. With 46 alumni, or more than 46 I think now, alumni having reached the NHL, including current NHLers Mario Ferraro, AJ Greer, Michael Kesselring, Alex Laferriere, Jeff Petrie, and Nick Seeler, the Bucs' impact is felt far and wide. But no matter how far they go, their hearts stay right here in the 515. Hockey's alive in the 515. For tickets, visit buckshockey.com. As we mentioned during the JV game when we did this ad read, I'm going to go to the live look right now. The Bucs are in action next weekend. It's a busy weekend at the Recplex. Midwest League Tournament starts Wednesday night, playing round for varsity. Then, of course, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the remainder of the Midwest League Tournament. But the Bucs play Friday night. It's 2-for-1 beer night, and it's Fireball Friday. And then the Bucs play again Saturday, the 28th, at the Recplex as well. And that day is also the Guns and Hoses game. So if you want to watch mass quantities of hockey in Des Moines next weekend, you can do so. So there's the Midwest League Tournament, Hopefully the Capitals pick up a pair of championships. Small ask. It's like the project I'm working at home to create a perpetual motion machine. It's a simple man with simple dreams. As we're saying, hopefully the Capitals go deep, but there's Bucks hockey to watch, and then that Guns and Hoses game as well. It's hard to believe the regular season is almost over. The Capitals, I chided them some during yesterday's broadcast, and then talked about at the start of this one, maintaining the standard. Every player, to a man, has done that this game. And just bring that one more period and just have a complete 51 minutes of solid hockey. It's the kind of game the Capitals wanted heading into the tournament, and what we've known they're always capable of. Sometimes people ask, Kevin, why do you get so hard on the team sometimes? As I've said before, you know what someone thinks of you by the standards they hold you to. The reason I hold the Capitals to a high standard is because I know what they are capable of accomplishing as a group. One thing we did not mention, which has definitely negatively affected the Warriors, is that Logan Caldwell, who was injured late in yesterday's varsity game, is out. Caldwell, one of the leading scorers in the entire league. Hopefully for Waterloo, Logan is able to play for the tournament. If not, that's a devastating blow. Zach Alford back in net. We talked about at the beginning of the game, the Capitals playing not just for themselves, which is actually important for your own self-respect, but for your teammates and for your goaltender. This may be Zach Alford's last game as a Capital. He'll be dressed for sure for the varsity games for the tournament, but we do anticipate it'll be Jackson Fleming from here on out. Hopefully the Capitals maintain the standard for 17 more minutes and pick up Zach Alford, the statistic which will not be named yet, soon. Battle for the puck off the face-off. Harn trying to send it into the neutral zone, broken up by Gage Behrens. And high stick. Puck played the high stick of a Waterloo player. Did not catch, didn't quite catch who that was. Locked it on the faceoff. Faceoff one back to Harn. Harn with a wrap up along the boards. Way and Henley are out. It's like, did they start the period? What? I mean, I'm not unhappy, but I'm like, just Henley bodied. Good poke check by Henley to knock the puck away. Puck sent in. Way back for it. Gets it from Alford. Holds it from behind his net. Way into the neutral zone. Gets it back. Driving wide. Pass across to Behrens. Behrens shot. Deflected. Well over the net. I think all of one person saw that pass as a possibility, and that was Adam Way, who made it over to Behrens. Face-off. Another face-off win by the Warriors. Again, that is an area where the Capitals could do better. It has not hurt them so far tonight. Puck moved up to Savion Hild. Hild shot directed away by Alford. We'll mention in the second period, the Capitals fired 24 shots in on Lincoln Graveman. Waterloo credited with 7 that period. Battle the puck in the corner. Malang pinning Cale Buchan. Hild trying to fish the puck out. Parker will get it. Saucered a little too far ahead of Sacre. Even if Sacre had played that puck with the stick, it would have been probably called for the high sticking, so that flying saucers aren't just for psyops against populations. What? Discuss amongst yourselves. All right, up on the face-up, another face-up win by the Warriors. Shot, hits. That hit Hild out front. Cale Buchan shot directed away by Junta. We've got a piece of that. Hild up toward, I think it was going to go towards Rowe. Loeb sends it over the net. Tompkins sends it back low. Laps over towards Stiles. Stiles flips it into the neutral zone. Oh, Logan reaching for it. Up. Try to feed it forward. Loeb with the puck. Sends it toward the Waterloo bench. Waterloo did get in too many men last night. Maybe technically could have got one there, and uh-oh. Again? This is like the third time this season we've had players get their J-clips stuck and their masks stuck against each other. Myers, Logston, and Behrens out. Augustine and West. Puck sent in by the Warriors, directed away by Alford. West gets to it. Good pass up towards Behrens. Behrens chips it into the neutral zone where Logston will get it. Logston with a speed burst. Fights through the check of Buchan. Augustine gets it back, sends it low. Harn in place to get there. Bodied by Myers. Harn sends it up towards Hall. Hall chips it off the glass. West trying to settle it, fighting in his skates. Chips it up to Logston. Logston, some short crossovers. Hinge pass back to Augustine. He'll feed it across to West. West drags it around Hall, fires it in. He'll go for a line change. Carter Buchan sends it towards Hall. Behrens will get it, fires it through traffic. Blocked out front. Harn sends one across. Malang back for it. Malang pass up towards Behrens. Dish back to Sacre. Sacre's got Parker. Pass across. Parker scores! Parker from Sacre! Parker and Sacre have been absolutely exceptional moving the puck this weekend and finishing chances now. Parker, Sacre, and Christensen going, look at me. We're the first line now. Capitals are fortunate enough to basically have a line 1A and 1B. But again, shot blocked. Fed forward by Christensen, up to Parker. Parker looking to split the defense. Back to Sacre. Sacre fires, scored! Paxton Sacre from Jared Parker and Grady Christensen. This line is absolutely on fire. Paxton Sacre scores at the 3:50 mark. Capitals up 6-0, and we will go to run clock. Henley comes out with Reed. Henley with the puck, passes over to Reed. Reed sends it towards the neutral zone, up to Logan. Pinball's up to Up, skating in. Jumps out of the corner, pass across. Oh, Logan couldn't control it. And they got the assist correct. 36 and 32. Junta chips the puck in off the glass. Trug back for it for the Warriors. Pass it towards Bushbaum. Up, gumming up the works, so to speak. Trug banks it off the glass. Reed finds it in his skates. Passes it across towards Logsden. Goes off his skate to Henley. Rasty tries clearing it. Gets it up to Coots. Coots pass bad out of midair by Myers. Back to Reed. Quickly across the Barons. Barons fires one towards Myers. Myers has a lane. To the backhand. Loose out front. Rasty skated out of harm's way. Off the boards. Deep Hair's been out for a while. Need a good breakout pass. Probably change up. Reed's pass. Oh, Barons reaches back. Capitals offside. Whale head out with Augustine. Face off back to Augustine, over to Way. Way feeds it up towards Parker. Parker sends one through the slot. Sacre with it, up to Way. Way back to Sacre. Pass across, deflected in the slot. Loeb looking to clear it. Cleared. Tipped into the corner, Way back for it. Way feeds it up to Sacre. Sacre gets it through Loeb. Pass out towards Christensen. Parker racing to it. Parker gets the puck. Feeds it up out of the reach of Way. Way back for it. From behind his net. Saucer pass out towards Parker. Tipped, but it was tipped before the red line. It'll go for icing. Up on the face-off. Back to Stiles. Stiles is so good at those flips. Clears it out. Stiles chips it off the glass. Blocked by Tompkins. Stiles out there with Barons. Luke Barons. Ben Augustine also out for a shift. Great to see. If I speak this into existence, maybe the Capitals might let Liam Reed go out a shift or two at forward and try to get him that varsity goal. Barons intercepts, Myers towards the net, shot, score! I know, sorry, that's Opp that got a piece of it. Barons from Opp Oh, maybe it was Myers. Went up for change. Well, anyways, we'll see what they call. Gage Barron scores with 9:11 remaining in the period. Capitals up 7-0. I thought it was, could have swore it was Myers who got a piece of that, but maybe it was Opp. Opp going off, so it must have been Opp. So Caden Opp in on the forecheck. Caden Opp now getting so good at forechecking, I've mistaken him for Max Myers. Pretty good compliment. Off the face-off. West out there with Reed. Pass to the point. Fired! Saved by Alford! Rebound picked up by Logsdon. Oh, leg-on-leg contact on Behrens. The Capitals do not want to lose Gage Behrens heading into the tournament. Well, at all ever, but Gage is working his way up. See if Gage can continue. If not, Capitals will have to make a decision if they move Caden up, and they've done this sort of thing before, and Zach West to forward. Zach out on defense right now. And Stiles will head out with West. Christensen feeds it across the Stiles. West will head off. Malang now on. Sacre fired, scores! Snowman for the Capitals, 8-0. Paxton Sacre with another point today. Paxton Sacre laying a heck of a claim for one of the 3 stars of the week again. And Jarrett Parker right there with them. Clock running again. Now Capitals still need to stay sharp. Kellen Cooch with the puck. Poked away by Stiles. Reesty fired. Glove save by Alford. Parker and Stiles with assists on Paxton Sacre's goal, the 8th goal for the Capitals tonight. Parker ended up putting it towards the slot. Puck poked out towards Sacre. Sacre, area pass forward to Parker. Parker passed towards the slot. Good combo back check by Sacre and Christensen. Laying back with the puck. With Christensen, wraps it around to the opposite side. Harn will be in place to get to the puck. He'll flip it low. Lang moves it up along the wall up to Sacre. Sacre forward to Parker. Parker trying to chip it around Harn. Stiles gets it. It pass. Sacre trying to get a shot off. Malang fires one. Blocked. Sacre off the half wall. Pass across. Stiles will get it in the corner. Poked away by Bushbaum. Rasty pass across, connects to Hild. Hild through the neutral zone. Angled to the boards by Malang. It's going to allow Stiles to get the puck. Did not get all that pass. And Warriors deemed offside. Capitals need to maintain their cool. Don't need anyone getting a suspension. And it looks like Malang is getting a penalty, though, heading into the tournament. So Talon, Malang, see what Eddie L calls here. Cross-check. Cross-check on Talon Malang with 6:13 left. So that's the 10:47 mark. And now, and now they started the clock on us before the puck drop. Way gets to it. Tried clearing it. Shot wide. Way's broken another stick. Cleared. Barons will come out. Again, Adam Way probably needs to consider moving up to the barrels as he keeps breaking KYCs. Up to Harn. Harn. Pass just off the mark to Buchan. Augustine absorbs a check and cleared out by Hanley with a penalty behind the play. It's on the Capitals. Myers will touch it. And the penalty is on Myers. Roughing, so matching Miners. Cale Buchan and Max Myers. And Buchan has been ejected. So all of this with 5:11 left. I think we'll be skating 5-on-4. I guess it just really depends on what all Cale Buchan's picked up. I would assume someone needs to puck back to Way. Way sends it in. So no one in the box for Waterloo. That's weird. Carter Buchan skating the puck. Opp gets to the puck. Checked. Way gets in front of it. Still loose up front. Opp trying to get the puck. Harn with it. Shot. Save. No rebound. Reed and West will head out. Malang will have to wait until the puck's dropped. Grady Rowe hanging back. Face off, won by the Warriors. Harn lobs one through, blocked up front. Reed chips it. It's going to go right out to Harn, though. Harn fired, shot saved, no rebound. So Capitals are back at full strength. Face-off won by Waterloo. Christensen got a piece of the puck. Coming up to pressure the point. Pass up toward Christensen. Cleared out to Sacre. Knocked back. West will get to it. Feeds it forward to Parker. Parker towards the net, looking for a deflection. Sacre got a piece of it, but sent it wide. Up to Reed. Reed passed down to Christensen. His pass to the corner intercepted. Towards the net, directed away by Graveman. Sacre with it. Sacre slips through traffic. Shot, save, no rebound. Henley and Augustine will head out. Parker wins the faceoff, shot towards the net, save, rebound, chopped up. Parker gets it in the corner. Holds up, tries putting it through the legs of the defender. Sacre up to Henley. Henley shot through traffic, deflected wide. Chopped at, knocked to the corner. Christensen will get there. Up to Henley again. Henley trying to work his way around Hild. Pass across. Augustine will get to it, sends it low. Christensen nearly got to it, but Tompkins managed to get a stick on it. Sacre pass across. Parker gets to it. Chipped up along the boards. Henley once again sends it towards the corner. Jager Rasty with it. Forced to regroup. Long pass blocked. Augustine now out. Centered. Puck's loose and covered. Stiles will head out with Barons. Myers on the draw. Myers sends it forward. And it is up out at forward with this second line. Gage Barons. Leg on leg contact. Kelly on the forecheck sends a puck away. Centering attempt. Puck's loose. Myers gets it. Flips it out. Glove down by Carter Buchan. Up towards Aiden Loeb. Loeb. Shot blocked by Barons. Myers will get it. Pass up towards the slot. Rasty. Capitals cannot give one up now. Leg drag blocked by Myers. Stiles clears it. Up hard on the forecheck. Eats it in the corner. Towards Myers. Up along the boards. Towards the net, save! What a finish! The Capitals win 8-0 and pick up Zach Alford, the shutout. Alford and the Capitals play a absolutely fantastic game for the final game of the regular season. That's the kind of performance you want heading into the tournament. Every player, to a man, played fantastic. All we can do now is hope that Gage Barons is able to go. He is in the handshake line, so hopefully that's a decent sign. It is a little bit hobbled, but well, Game 32 has concluded. The Capitals do pick up that 30th win of the season. The first time the Capitals have ever achieved that number in team history. They will get a group photo as the regular season champions. The Varsity Capitals next play on Thursday at 7 p.m. Rink 1 at the Recplex. If you can't be there live, certainly hope you'll join us here on YouTube. Zach Alford with the win. Ends the season with a 9-0-0-0 record with 4 shutouts. So now after all of this, we'll see if the Capitals can continue at the tournament to play like they played tonight. There's not much more you really can do. Just have to see how things shake out. But if they play this way, I like the Capitals' chances. Again, every player, to a man, played well.
Hey, Britta.
Well, we thank you so much for tuning in. For many of you, it's not just for this game. Seniors, we'll zoom in on the seniors a bit here as they taking it in together. Bit of a powwow type circle. Can I say that? I can. I'm 1/1024th Native American. We'll pan over to the banner, though, too. And it's especially true when the Capitals played some of their absolute best hockey, probably their most complete game of the season. Improving their record to 31-1-0. And it's a, in case you needed reminding, it's a great day to be a Capital. If you can't catch us in person or for some reason can't catch us live on YouTube, as always, as we say, if you can't catch us live, catch us on the archive here on YouTube. Senior moms are being invited onto the ice. Some other family, like, kind of tell you a little bit about Capitals culture. Seen at least a couple families of players who were seniors last year. Thanks very much. I saw the Ferraris here. I saw the Geringers here. Two families that gave so much to the organization while their sons played, and they're back here tonight supporting the Capitals. That some of these players played with their sons for 3 seasons, others for a season or 2. All the senior moms in their sons' Turkey Cup jerseys. So there's those Turkey Cup jerseys that RG Source for Hockey provided. New tradition here, and I like it. This is as long as no one falls. It probably would have been smart to have the players come out, escort their mothers out, but we'll work on it for next year. We'll kind of stay with you while festivities kind of still linger at the end. Arena staff being very gracious with the not trying to rush the Capitals off. So we thank them very much for that. Buck Arena's ice this season has been very good. Even in men's league, it's been quite good. They had the one little issue the one day that they got fixed quickly. There's a little mark towards the end boards, but it's there. But you would never like skating over it. I play men's league here, and never an issue. And the ice this season is I don't know if obviously some of it's effort. Maybe weather's been kind of cooperative. I'm not sure, but it's been solid in that regard this season. Get some more pictures. The seniors with their moms. We'll see if we end up with the seniors with their dads here soon too. I hope so. But definitely want to get one with the moms and the Turkey Cup jerseys. Again, these Turkey Cup jerseys are so good. We thank RG Source for Hockey for helping make those possible. Slowly trying to go backwards just a little bit. So apparently, the penalty to Cale Buchan at the end, there were two, and neither of them involved anyone serving in the penalty box. He got a slashing minor, matching minor with Max Myers, but then he also got a game misconduct for obscene gesture. I don't know if that'll carry a suspension into the tournament or not. So if the Warriors are down Caldwell and Cale Buchan, ouch. Again, Caldwell did not play this game due to injury. We will note that JV Capitals are the next team in action. They play Thursday, Rink 2 at the Recplex at 11:30 p.m. We'll find out together who their opponent is. JV Capitals are the second seed. Lincoln secured the top seed. Capitals, of course, are the top seed. And with that, the Capitals did, as we've mentioned before, earn a berth to the national tournament up in Minnesota later in March. So no matter how the tournament goes, although we're hoping for 2 championships, the Capitals will continue to play. We will not broadcast those games on YouTube. We are not allowed to broadcast those games. We're not even allowed to record them or take more than like about 30 seconds of footage at a time with a cell phone. So the Capitals will be playing the national tournament up in East Germany. Not quite, but but there's that to play as well. But we will unfortunately not be broadcasting those. Capitals will provide information later on social media on how you can watch the Capitals. USA Hockey will have their own streams. I will say, get ready to pay through the nose. You'll probably want to get the monthly pass on that, because I think it's $14 a game and like about $29 for the month. So if you anticipate watching more than 3 games, which we probably will play at the round robin, get ready to spend about $29 to watch the Capitals later in March. But you'll continue to be able to watch us free here on YouTube for every game of the Midwest League tournament. Players getting individual photos now with their moms. Here's Max Myers with his mom, Amber. Now the Reed's getting a picture. Gage Barron's getting a photo with his mom, Stacy, who taken the senior pictures for a number of Capitals this season. Currently slated to also take pictures. Jarrett Parker getting a picture with his mom, Jennifer. Liam Reed's mom, Jackie. I didn't know if I saw. Grady Stiles got a picture with his mom. I might have missed it. Now we are starting to get some pictures with some of the dads. I have to zoom out just a tick here to make sure we catch everything that might happen. Nope. Brett Augustine got a picture with his mom, Amber. Zach got a picture with his mom, Alicia. I think he's about to get a picture with his dad, Craig. Craig has been just phenomenal over the years as the travel coordinator for the Capitals. How he gets those, the hotel rates that he gets for the Capitals. Don't know. I'm just very appreciative. Got Matt Pirtle here from Midwest Picks taking pictures of the Capitals. And now here, Alicia Alford coming up for a picture. Not sure if Jason Augustine will be able to make his way out for any pictures with Brett. Jason, as the team rep, has all sorts of responsibilities before, during, and after the game. I'd say we'll thank Jason for all the work that he does for the team, taking over from a position that Russ Legler had served in for many years for the Capitals. Seeing Russ around for some of the games still here this season, especially senior night, which is all great to see. So some of the seniors are starting to make their way off the ice, and photos from this juncture are starting to get a little more less planned. As Jen Logan's about to take the banner down. We'll sign off as we always do. It might be getting rolled up, but that doesn't change things. It is an absolutely great day to be a Capital. We'll see you at the tournaments on Thursday, if not at the Recplex, here on YouTube. This is Kevin Way signing off. Hoping you have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll find out Sunday who the Capitals play. Until next time. Dig deep and make no excuses.